Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently down 2% along with the entire market, which is seeing a bit of a bloodbath. Now we're going to be jumping into exactly where I think HBAR and a few of the coins could be going over the next few days. But before we do so, make sure you guys go check out the Discord down below. You can see on the screen right now just how many trades our members have been winning from simply joining up and starting to copy and paste the trades that we're sending out to them every single day. It's been absolutely insane. Make sure you join up. It'll be the very first link in the description so you don't miss out on any of the trades that you're seeing on the screen right now. Now HBAR did see a very good move, during the start of May, really on May 6th all the way up to roughly May 14th. We went from the lows of 16-17 cents all the way up to 23 nearly cents, which was absolutely insane. The entire market was rallying, Bitcoin especially, and everything was looking very good. And I mean, we were quite pessimistic, at least I was personally. I thought we would come down slightly to 89, 90,000 somewhere around here before heading up higher, which would have been the logical move. However, during a bullish phase or bull run, if you will, and the second leg of the bull run which we're having right now, logic doesn't really flow with crypto. If we compare to previous runs, this was an initial run right here, this being the latter stage of the first run. But you can see that we don't really use any sort of support levels. Once we start pumping, the pump is quite vertical. It doesn't sort of horizontal out like we see in a consolidation, and like we usually see with the S&P, where it moves in a much more ladder format. We head up, have a leg, then we come back down, find a support, come up, break the previous resistance, come back down to that previous resistance as a new support, and just keep repeating that process up and up and up. And you can see the S&P has obviously just been repeating that for decades. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has to move in these phases. It's still relatively new in comparison to the S&P, so it moves completely differently. It moves in phases where we have a bull run like here, then we have a bear market like we saw here, and we have another bull run, and each time it gets bigger. If you zoom out sort of long enough, it sort of looks like the S&P, where it's constantly going to be going up over time as it's a deflationary asset. But if we zoom in like we have been on all the videos, we start seeing these huge ifs and cuffs. Now, where do I think it's going to be going over the next few days? Well, right now we're down 1%, but if this is bullish phase as we are seeing, then we're not going to be slowing down anytime soon, and we're probably going to be approaching 114 relatively soon. Now, we may still see a crash. Next month we have FOMC again. I know China and the US reached a tariff deal last week, so it'll be interesting to see what happens this week. It is only Monday, and again, it's such a volatile market right now. It's very difficult to say. Purely based off technical analysis, then we should be going to 114. But again, Trump could release something, more tariffs, retaliatory tariffs, whatever he may release. Even if we disregard tariffs, it could affect the market in either direction. So it's very difficult to make up that decision. However, for us, that decision doesn't really matter. We have all our long-term positions, which for HBAR we initially accumulated at 22 cents, and then secondly we accumulated at 18 cents right here, currently sitting at nearly break even, or we are at break even. Actually 19 cents is roughly our break even point, so we're quite all right now in regards to all of our long-term positions. As for the current market fluctuations, well, we're just hedging our positions. Some coins that have good staking rewards like Polkadot, we stake up, we earn those rewards over the time that it's down, and when it comes back up, we sell. Other coins like HBAR, Ethereum for example, and just all coins in specific, we're looking for day trades on them every single day, whether that's shorts or longs, to complement the long-term trades. It really doesn't matter. And again, like you saw at the start of the video, those trades have been absolutely killing it. So regardless of what Trump releases, sure, that might affect one or two trades. It won't affect this week, and this week we are going to be absolutely crushing it. Last week was another insane week for us. So yeah, I don't see how that's going to slow down anytime soon. As for some other coins, HBAR, again, we expect it to continue going up. It is going to approach 18 cents as another support. Our overall targets remain 40 cents and higher, which is going to be way over a 2x. Some meme coins are actually looking quite interesting. Doge and Dog with Hat. Dog with Hat hit a resistance here, which is the slightly darker version up here, and it's been coming down ever since. Doge nearly hit a resistance here at like 26 cents, and it has since come down to roughly 22. Nothing major, still trending up very nicely. Other coins like ETH still performing well. I say well, it's performing well for Ethereum standards. If we compare it to Bitcoin, it's really underperforming. Bitcoin right now is what, $5,000 away, 5% away from the all-time high. If we look at it in exact terms, it's 4.5% away from an all-time high. ETH is, you know, I think nearly a 2x away from an all-time high. We are so behind on ETH. It's like 100% away. Crazy. You know, those are two completely different coins, and although ETH has had a good move, it was due a good move regardless, and we were accumulating, albeit at 1.5k, and we are up, what is this, 70%, I think, 60%. So it's not horrible. We are up, but you know, it should be performing a lot better than it is currently. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Again, even if it does, it's good for us. We can accumulate more, but hopefully it doesn't, just for the sake of the longevity of Ethereum. Hopefully Vitalik is able to release some good news soon. If we compare it to Solana, which is down 4% today, and you know, ETH's up 0.4%, which is quite ironic, but Solana is able to release updates much faster than ETH. That's why it saw such good runs this year, just overall this run and in the previous run as well. It is currently now sat at a support at 165. Next resistance is like 206, 207ish right here. Next support, if we break here, 135. So again, it's, you know, Trump's game really. If Trump releases some negative news, we're gonna head to 135. Positive news, 210. We were accumulating at 114 and 105, somewhere around here. Again, all of these support levels were insane accumulations, which we were telling everybody to accumulate at. So if you listened, you know, good job. You're currently up, and you don't really have to worry about any Trump news that comes out. So everything's looking up Millhouse, and really we're just able to chill out right now regarding long-term positions. The S&P is still in an uptrend, massive uptrend, approaching an all-time high, nearly at 6,000 as well. Just consolidating today, no real movements yet. I think it actually opened up. Yeah, it opened up, now has come down slightly. So nothing major happening right now. You know, really slow Monday. Slow in the form of no news being released, which is quite unique to see and quite a strange feeling, to be honest. It's been such a hectic few weeks. So yeah, good to sort of just chill out right now, take the trades as they come, enjoy the long-term profits while we still have them, and just keep on hoping that the market goes up. If you did enjoy today's video, please do make sure to like and subscribe, as it does help out a ton. And again, if you want to be getting my trades every single day, check out the Discord down below. And if you need a place to buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency for the lowest fees, the best sign-up bonuses, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.